Hey, Coaster Floyd here. So basically, y'all are basically getting a kind of a makeup video from the last video that I uploaded, but unfortunately, because of the video that I had said about the rumored freeze removals and everything else wise, I had no choice but to delete the 5-year plan for my own channel. But what y'all are going to be getting on this video is a ride review that I've been trying to review for some time, Dr. Diabolical's Cliffhanger. So basically, y'all are about to see that. So I'm terribly sorry about me deleting a 5-year plan. Come on, that was just... I kind of figured something like that was going to happen. A lot of the backlash and everything, a lot of the no good comments and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm terribly sorry, oh my Coaster Maniacs, but I had to delete the video, so y'all are going to get a review video to make up for everything. So, with that being said, enjoy the review. Dr. Diabolical's Cliffhanger is a roller coaster from Six Flags Fiesta, Texas, and was the first dive coaster to ever come into the Six Flags chain just before Cedar Fair merged in with the company. The attraction opened in 2022 and pretty much blended in with the Fiesta, Texas skyline. So, yeah, it was my first dive coaster and I was so excited to check it out, and for this video, I'm going to give y'all a review of Dr. Diabolical's Cliffhanger. So, with that being said, guys, if you enjoyed this video, be sure you give it a like, comment, share, and subscribe, and always ring the bell to be notified about my latest videos. So, kicking things off with the Q House portion. Oh, and by the way, before I go into full detail, spoiler alert. Because if y'all have not ridden the ride yet, skip ahead if y'all can. Okay? Did y'all do it? Good. So anyway, so to go into the whole Q House portion, you go into the waiting room. Yeah, and then you just stand there and wait until the doors open and you walk into the doctor's library, where Dr. Diabolical herself presents you the Fountain of Youth Elixir, which, of course, we get to in a bit. You are greeted with 2 robot animatronics, which is a steampunk owl and a robot. So, very cool. Anyway, so after that bit, a door case opens, and then you go into her laboratory, and she pretty much lied about the Fountain of Youth Elixir and sets you up in an extraction machine. And then, of course, in every theme park fashion, something goes horribly wrong. Yeah. So basically, the machine messes up, and then she has another machine that could really much get you going, which is the dive coaster itself. So that was the Q portion. Let's get into the ride experience. So the ride experience starts off with a 150 feet tall lift hill. Yeah, you turn right, and then just whenever you're getting onto the leaning portion, an audio track plays up on the top of the lift hill, and I quote, "Hear me or fear, my army of creatures need your adrenaline to live. Scream in terror for me. I need it. Your fear gives me life." She does her evil laugh, and you dive 35 degrees straight down, which at the time was the record-breaking drop of any other dive coaster in the world, actually. And then you go through your first element, which is an emblem, and then you go through a 270-degree barrel roll, and then you take a turnaround, and then you go into the mid-course brake run, which, of course, you hear another audio track from Dr. Diabolical. That's not enough. Not nearly enough. Scream. Louder. Scream. And so you dive, and then you go into your overbank turn, and you go over that airtime hill, and then you take another bank turn, and then you go into the brake run. So, really not a long ride whatsoever, but it was worth an experience for me, riding it for the first time. In case y'all haven't seen my first ever reaction of what I talked about that ride, I would definitely recommend y'all go check out one of my San Antonio vlogs that I went during Fiesta Fest from my birthday back in 2023. So if y'all want to know more about Dr. Diabolical's Cliffhanger, I would heavily recommend y'all go check out those videos if you haven't done so already. So yeah, basically, Dr. Diabolical's Cliffhanger, it is a one-of-a-kind ride. And I have ridden it so many times, and it is actually pretty re-rideable, for me at least. But I must say though, that coaster can get a bit rattly and a little bit rough at some places. At least of where you sit at, of course. So basically, yeah, I typically just sit in the middle part because I just love the center seat really much and stuff like that. So basically, yeah. And of course, they do have Diabolical merchandise, and whenever you get into the gift shop, you see that owl that you've seen in both the library and the scientist room in the pre-show. So yeah, so basically congratulating you, making out of the machine alive, yada yada yada. Yeah, basically you get the idea of what he said. So basically, yeah, Dr. Diabolical's Cliffhanger, for the first ever dive coaster to ever hit the Legacy Six Flags Park, I absolutely really enjoyed that ride. It is among one of my favorite coasters at Six Flags Fiesta, Texas. And to me, to be honest, for myself, yeah, I think it goes along without saying it's my favorite along Superman Krypton coaster. So within Dr. Diabolical's Cliffhanger final score, I think I'm gonna give it, I'm probably gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10. Yeah, pretty much because of the rough spots on the ride, like at least where you're sitting at and stuff like that, it could get a bit rough here and there and stuff like that. But anyway, that was my experience on Dr. Diabolical's Cliffhanger. Such a one-of-a-kind ride. And, of course, look out for 2026. Over Texas is about to get one next. Even bigger, y'all. But anyway, that's all I gotta say about Dr. Diabolical's Cliffhanger, y'all. So, thank you all again so much for watching this video. Look forward for more videos coming soon. And don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And ring the bell to be notified about my latest video. And thank you all again so much for watching. And y'all know what to do. Y'all keep it thrilling. And I'll see you all next time.